Our top story here at 6, the Tulsa County DA is in a wait-and-see mode after a retired Tulsa police officer pleads guilty in a federal court to 1 count of stealing money.
The plea deal was made with a special prosecutor from Arkansas who's been investigating corruption in the Tulsa Police Department's drug unit. News on 6 crime reporter Lori Fulbright has that story new at 6. Lori?
Well, Craig, TPD put J.J. Gray on administrative leave in April. He retired earlier this month after 20 years on the department with no disciplinary action in his file and several commendations, including Officer of the Year. Gray pled guilty on Monday. The Tulsa County District Attorney isn't sure yet what impact this could have on cases they have involving Officer Gray, but they told me they are concerned.
Before the job's done.
This is file footage from one of the many interviews I've done with Officer J.J. Gray during my 18 years as the crime reporter. J.J. came on the force in 1990 and worked in patrol, detective division, and the narcotics unit. That is the unit that has primarily come under fire in the past months as a special prosecutor investigates allegations of officers pressuring witnesses to lie, stealing drug money, and planting drugs. The first officer to plead guilty in all of this was former ATF agent Brandon McFadden to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute meth. He agreed to help investigators, even to testify before the grand jury. Retired Officer J.J. Gray becomes the second, pleading to 1 count of stealing money. Records show it was the product of a sting operation run inside this East Tulsa motel by the FBI last year, where an agent posed as a drug dealer. Records say Gray and 5 other Tulsa officers searched the room and found money. They say video cameras recorded Gray putting some of that money into his pockets. Prosecutors say the officers took $5 of the $13,000 and divided it up until they suspected they were under surveillance, then returned the money and turned it into the police property room. Gray is currently free on a $5,000 bond and will be sentenced in October.
J.J. Gray's attorney is out of town, and Gray told me he cannot talk about this case. During his career, Gray received departmental commendations as well as gold medals for physical fitness, ribbons for master shooting, and was a field training officer assigned to train rookies. No other officer has been charged at this time. 11 people have been freed or had their convictions vacated during the course of this corruption investigation. Lori Fulbright, the News on 6.